Yo, One Piece chapter 10:15. Woo! We got a few things to talk about here. So obviously, that ending shot where you got Yamato and Yamato's telling Kaidou that like, yo, I'm breaking these chains. I don't give a damn if you're my biological father. You're not a father to me. The next thing I'm waiting for to happen, I'm just waiting for Yamato to say, hey, Luffy's my real dad. Once that happens, you can go ahead and hang that one up. Like, Kaido gonna be pissed. But the other thing, too, is obviously you have the revelation, like, Luffy was able to somehow speak, and you have the confirmation, in my opinion, that, like, Momo was using observation haki. But the thing that stood out the most to me is you have Nami with Zeus inside of her baton, which kind of leads me to believe that all the shit that I wanted, that Nami was going to get a massive power up, that shit is here now. Ooh, I can't wait for this, man. I can't wait. Like Zeus being able to help out Nami in this way, you can't tell me Oda don't have some big plans for Nami, man. You can't tell me otherwise, man. That's why Nami's best girl. Like Nico Robin, the whole fight was happening off screen. Nami was doing a damn thing. Yes, we simping for Nami over here. Like, you got the Chainsaw Man fans, like they sent for Makia, or however the fuck you say that girl's name. Like, the fact of the matter is, we simping for Nami over here. yo, oh man, let me back up for a second, man. I'm done with the trolling, man. So, you know, the chapter opens up with Luffy. He's down in the water. You see the morale is starting to crash all around. You get this moment where Chopper's crying, saying, what are we supposed to do now? You see as even some of the scabbards are saying that this is going to hurt morale. Sanji has that moment where Sanji's like, I can't believe that they're talking like this. You got people saying like, hey, you know, you guys are strong. Just Kaido is just that strong. Sanji's carrying Zoro. Zoro went right back to sleep because Zoro knows better. Zoro's like, that motherfucker Luffy ain't dead. I ain't about to hear that. And Sanji is basically saying the same thing. Sanji's like, I can't believe they act like the battle's lost. And before anybody can take anything any further, as Queen and Pepperoni start doing their victory lap and their shit talking, and Pepperoni starts shooting out all of those arrows and people like, oh my God, we're gonna die. Sanji not only shows up and kicks the living shit out of Queen, but Sanji then uses the rotisserie strike and starts destroying all of the arrows. And in the time as he's doing this, he manages to kick the shit out of Pepperoni. So I like that because, again, Whole Cake Island, Sanji's connection there. Beautiful double page spread. But I like how as the arrows start falling, Sanji was deflecting them in a way to where nobody got struck by it. And Sanji still kept that damn cigarette in his mouth. And he's like, yo, Chopper, you did good, dog. You did real good. And when Chopper starts to lose faith, he says there's no need to be crying. Out of all this time we've been together, how many times you've seen that dude Luffy do the impossible? And that's basically a common theme of what you've seen, where even when all hope seems lost, Luffy finds a way to get this shit done. And when Chopper gets Zoro from Sanji, Sanji says, hey, take care of him because when he's healthy, he's worth 10 people. Zoro's like, hey, I might be asleep, but I ain't gonna let you talk shit about me. I'm worth 10,000 people. What I like here is that you get this moment where Queen acknowledges him as being Judge's son. And you tell Sanji, it's you. To let him know that I know who you actually are. And you have that moment where Sanji says, go ahead and leave the dinosaur to me. So this ain't like with Black Maria where Sanji wasn't going to be able to actually fight. Right now, he's going to be able to beat the shit out of Queen. So I like that. And I like how you see this moment where Marco's like, this is why I like you guys. Because you can tell Marco's battle spirit has been rising as he's watched everything. And speaking of battle spirit, I like how even though Kinemon has been basically left for dead, he manages to stand up. And it's because he hears Momo crying, and you get the flashbacks of how awkward it was for Kinemon and Momo to act like father and son. And you just see him standing to his feet, and the flashbacks just show that he's telling Kinemon like, hey, you're not supposed to call me Lord Momo. You're supposed to call me son. You said that we were supposed to keep my bloodline a secret. You see as they're practicing and they're stumbling and bumbling. And then one of the last shots that we see is that Momo actually calls him a father. And you see that look of determination in this man's face. And Kaidou basically asks him, what are these last few seconds going to buy you? What will the escape change, basically? And Kinemon, right before he gets stabbed in the stomach by Kaidou and skewered, what I like about that is that Kaidou doesn't understand. Kinemon might not have been Momo's father by blood, but for a long time, he was every bit a father to Momo. And that's not something that you can shake, that sense of fatherly duty. So I thought that this was a beautiful sacrifice right here. And I like how Kaidou misses the whole thing, because it's like, see, you need to face your death like a warrior. The problem is that people like you can't accept it when it arrives. No, it's not that he can't accept it. He's just dying for something that's bigger than himself. It's something that you wouldn't understand because you haven't actually been a father to your son. So I like that, and I like how Momo is crying, and people are thinking that he's crying because of Luffy, but it's more so because of what just transpired. And Momo gets this great speech, and he's like, look, I heard Luffy's words. Luffy is alive. He's going to return to the battle. You guys just need to keep fighting forward. Don't worry about it. Luffy's going to find a way to get to the battlefield. No matter how hard it is, you need to keep pressing forward, because that's what Luffy's doing. And you got Kaidou and Big Mom. They're kind of looking at it like, okay, they're so full of shit right now. They're just talking that shit. However, unbeknownst to them, down there at the bottom of the ocean, there's a ship that's coming through. And we know that Luffy's going to get rescued in that sense right there. And you have Law basically stand up and say, hey, kid, we need to form an alliance. We need to take down Big Mom. And you have this moment where Law basically says, the longer you work alongside Luffy, the more you get this feeling that he's going to pull some shit out of his ass. And it's one of those things where this is a friendship power-up, but this is earned. And I like how the way that it ends, it's basically father versus daughter. And it's just showing again how Kaidou didn't understand that fatherly love that Momo and Kinemon shared, even though they weren't blood related. And you see that in the reflection that he has with his own child, because he's viewing Yamato not as a daughter, but he's viewing her as an object. And the way that the word father is bolded, that just kind of shows again how he doesn't truly understand. Like with him, he's going, I'm your father. But look at the way that everything that Yamato says is bolded. Oda did that on purpose to say that I'm breaking those chains. I like that. That's beautiful writing right there. So what I want to know from you guys is, since we are a Nami simp channel, on a scale from 1 to 10, how big of a power-up is it that Nami got her hands on Zeus? Let me know down in the comment section below. But as always, guys, like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.